Good morning, my chronic pain and chronic illness warriors. How are you today? If you are watching this, you are someone who understands chronic pain. You are somebody that might have chronic pain, and you are like, yes, I want more good days. So continue watching if you want to know one of the easy tools, the secrets to having more good days despite your chronic pain. If you want to have more productive days despite your chronic pain, if you want to have more energy despite your chronic pain, keep tuned. So, what is this power of two that I'm talking about? It is a simple way to do things. So, I call it the power of two. There's two activities, two breaks, two increases. And what am I talking about? Now do I have your attention? Drop an emoji below if you wish you could have more energy, more productivity, and more good days despite your chronic pain. And hashtag replay if you're watching this on the replay. So with the power of two, how this works is, let's say you're starting an activity and I'm going to use, I don't know, raking the leaves outside as your activity. So you start off at a pain level of a 3. You start raking the leaves, you're raking, and about 20 minutes into it, all of a sudden you realize your 3 has now become a 5. So at this point, you could continue until you can't move to get the job done, or you can use activity 2 to bring that pain level back down. So it might seem in the beginning that you aren't more productive, but here's why you're more productive. Because if you continue raking and you go from a 3 to an 8, you've just blown your entire day. But if you rake for 20 minutes, you realize you've gone up by 2 points. So you've gone up by 2 points on the pain scale. Then you stop and you do an activity, a low impact, an activity that brings you back down. Maybe that's breathing for you. Maybe that's sitting on the couch and reading for 20 minutes. Maybe it's just even taking that stretch break so that you're not raking. That could be it might take you 1 to 2 minutes to get that pain level back down so you can go out and be more productive. So that's why it makes it more productive for you and you are able to get more things done, because even though it's a small break to bring you back from that higher pain level that you just got to of the 5, bring you back to the 3, that 10 minutes got you back to a 3. Now you can finish that task. And guess what? At the end of that task, you still have the energy, you still have the motivation to keep going because you haven't hit that spike in that horrible, horrible pain level yet. So the power of 2 is super important, and how you use this is, first you think of all your high impact activities, write them all down, and then you go in and you write down all the low impact activities, those activities that can help you bring your pain level down. And then you start balancing them out, like, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to walk. For me, I use it for hiking. So I have this killer hill by my house that we call the Butt Blaster because it's amazing. But what I do now, instead of just powering all the way up and then stumbling my way back down in tons of pain and then being done for the day afterwards, let's say I'm starting at a 3, I walk up this hill and I walk up this hill and I walk up this hill. And all of a sudden I start feeling tension in my back, I start feeling tension in my neck, and my pain level spikes up by 2 points. What I do at that point is I have a few activities. Sometimes it's easy enough to just stretch and breathe, and then my pain level drops down. But by the time I get to the top of the hill, my pain is starting to spike again. So what I do is I sit and I do a mindfulness practice where I just breathe and observe the things around me. And this takes me about 5 minutes. And then on my way back down, I'm feeling great. So when I'm done with that hike now, that I used to be able to get done in 40 minutes, now I get it done in 50 minutes. So I've added 10 minutes to my hike. But when I get done with my hike, I'm ready for the rest of my day because I've paced myself into this activity. So it's really important to understand, and it's really important to know that, as you gain momentum with using the power of tool 2, you can easily pull yourself back so that you are able to do things over and over again. And again, it might not seem like taking a break in the middle of doing an activity is a productivity hack, but it really is, especially when you're suffering with chronic pain, because if you keep going and pushing and going and pushing and going and pushing and going and pushing, you basically blew that day, and you may have blown the next few days. So it's important to pull yourself back and get yourself in those moments. And that's why the power of 2 is so important. So if you have any questions about the power of 2, if you think this is a rock star idea, and I want a thumbs up if you are going to try to add activities and break up some of those activities that start to increase your pain, I want to know. Are you going to do it? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if this makes sense, if you have questions. If you want it's a kind of a worksheet, it's a guide, it's a reference piece, a reference handout for you of the power of 2, so that you can remember how to write down the activities. It's always great to have things printed out, handwritten, so that when you get into those chronic pain moments, you have a chronic pain toolkit ready to go. If you want the power of 2 handout that goes with this, so that you can actually get all the things out that you want to get out, and here's all of my high impact activities, here's all my low impact, here's how I'm going to do it, here's how to start using this every day and journaling and things like that, download the Power of 2 workbook, worksheet, reference guide, whatever you want to call it. It's at jdragonette.com/TWO. So I'll also drop the link in the comments. And I want to know how it works. Give me a 2 if you are ready to use the Power of 2 method, so that you can get your life back. You can be more productive. You can have more energy, and you can enjoy your life. All we have to do is slow down a little bit. A lot of people with chronic pain, type A personalities, just how it works, and we want to go and please and go and please. But if you take that 1 to 5, maybe 10 minutes at most, to bring yourself back and get that pain under control before you push forward, you are going to get more things done, and it is going to work amazing for you. I promise. Trust me, and the people that I've been taking classes with, we've all been using this tool, and my clients, and we all love it. So have an amazing day, and I want you to stop dragging it. What do I want you to stop dragging? Your chronic pain. Stop dragging it through life. Live the life you love, fully charged, despite having your chronic pain and or chronic illness, because you deserve to have the life you love. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.